Hi, excuse me, sir. I'm so sorry to bother you. I'm giving away this $1,000 cash or a job. There's a job for you, like a work. Would you take $1,000 cash right now, or would you go work?
Work. I'll probably go work.
Why not cash? Like you can keep the money without, like, there's no catch. You can keep it without working.
Because that's just one time. You know, that's a one-time thing. If I take that money right now, you know, if I were to work.
You know what? You know what? You're absolutely right. Okay, don't open it yet. Just hold on to it. There's a job inside for you.
Okay.
Let me ask you, like, where do you live right now?
Right now, nowhere. Right now, kind of homeless right now.
Oh, I'm so sorry, bro. Like, what happened? How did you become homeless?
There's a lot of things, but mainly I kind of had got into the wrong crowd, you know, and I started using drugs a few years ago, you know.
Yeah, you know what? Hey, there's nothing good that you're mentioning that. Some people will hide it, and there's nothing to be ashamed about.
Yeah.
We are all human.
Yeah.
We all make mistakes, you know. And
course.
the thing is, what we have done in the past is gone. What we're gonna do in the future is what matters.
Yes, of course.
So, have you been trying to change your mind, thinking like, hey, you know what I've done? Let's bury that and start a new life. Have you been thinking about that? Is that why you chose work over money, right?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
And since how long have you been living on the street like that?
Man, now it hasn't been too long. Maybe like 6 months, maybe.
6 months.
Yeah.
So as far as like your family wise, like, did they not try to help you when you were into this stuff? Like, did they try to put you in a rehab or something like that?
Oh yeah, of course they tried, but
It just
at
didn't
the
work.
time, you gotta want the help. You know, if somebody can't really force you to take the help, you gotta want it
Until
know?
you want it yourself.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
let me ask you something. If anybody that's struggling right now in the same position as you, like, that are up, doing a lot of drugs, and what would you give them advice, like things that you shouldn't have done? What would you tell them not to do, like something positive?
don't lie to yourself. You know.
Don't lie to yourself.
And don't tell yourself that you don't have an addiction or that you have this under control.
Man,
because
I love this.
You don't have it under control.
I love this. A lot of people do not accept that they have a problem. That's the first thing.
Yeah.
Once you take that first step, then you slowly get into the next step of getting yourself clean. So
Yeah.
if you don't accept that, I don't think you can't even leave this stuff behind, right?
Exactly.
So that's the first thing. What else would you tell them? Like, what can happen if they get into it so much deep? What can happen? I think they will lose everything,
Yeah,
including
for
the
sure.
family,
Yep.
job, name, house, everything.
And maybe even yourself. You know.
You will even lose yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you talk so deep, man. Like, honestly, like the words you're saying, you
It's
you
true,
lose yourself.
You know, I've lived this. I'm going through this right now. You know, it's not fake. This is real.
This is real. And somebody just bought you food, or how did you manage to pay for the food?
I grabbed this right now with the couple dollars I had. So.
If you don't mind me asking, like, how do you make money? Like, do people help you with food? How do you make that couple dollars, or what? Do you hustle? Do you ask people for
I
money?
hustle. I try to hustle. You know, I don't like to panhandle. You know, I know a lot of guys out here that stand around and ask people for money, but
With a sign, yeah.
yeah, that's not me. I gotta get up and get it myself. You know, and
When you say you get up yourself, like, what do you exactly do? How do you get that money?
there's a lot of ways I can
And
buy something from somebody else and flip it. You know, most
Flip,
of the
okay.
time. So that's what I do. You know, somebody
Okay.
will sell something and I'll buy it for cheap and sell it for more.
Okay.
You know?
See, and again, bro, I'm not trying to be personal. I'm just trying to get to know you, you know,
course.
and trying to give you a job. You know, that's
course.
our main concern,
Yeah, for
to
sure.
get you a job. So as far as like your work background, where have you worked, and what do you think as job-wise? What can you do?
I've done a few warehouses, and
So you worked in warehouse?
I've worked for Lowe's for a few years.
Okay, you worked for Lowe's, you work at warehouses. What else have you done?
That's pretty much
That's
it.
pretty much it. Okay.
Yeah.
And if you don't mind me asking, how old are you now? You look pretty young.
I just turned 26 a few days ago.
26. Okay.
Yep.
And have you still been in touch with your family? Have they been like contacting you back and forth, or not really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I try to stay away a little bit, you know, because you know, I don't want them to see me like, you know, on drugs
Yeah.
and stuff.
No, definitely
So,
not. You know,
but
it's
I
a
do check in with them and let them know I'm all right. You know.
You're fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
And okay, I mean, again, see, the situation that you're going through, I can't understand that. Nobody can understand that unless you're in that situation. So it's really hard to be on the streets. It's not easy.
Yeah.
It's really hard to leave the addiction, and people don't understand that. People think, oh yeah, we can do it, but it's not that easy.
Yeah.
You can do it, but it's not that easy.
Exactly.
One last question I ask everybody pretty much, and you can answer that, or if you want to. If not, again, nothing against anybody. You know, you can deny that. Do you believe in any high power? Do you believe in God? Do you believe in any high power? Do you believe in anything?
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, I believe in God. You know, I believe there's something out there. You know.
And who is that when you say something?
I believe there is a God.
Okay, you believe there is a God.
Yeah.
Amen to that, man. All right, man. So since we talked about the job, would you do, other than warehouse, would you do like construction, gardening, or anything else, or like customer service, sales? You'll pretty much do anything.
Anything at this point. You know, I'm willing to take anything. Is better than what I got right now, because I don't have nothing right now.
Wow.
You know?
Okay. And okay, any positive thing that you want to tell people that are actually losing everything? Let's say we're talking to somebody that just lost their job, just lost their parents, just lost their home. What would you say to them? Something positive.
And let me see.
Like to stay focused, don't lose hope. There is a better tomorrow. What would you like? Something similar to that. What would you say?
Yeah, definitely stay focused. You know, don't let it bring you down. You know, there's always another tomorrow.
Another tomorrow.
And a better day, you know, to come.
And you know, a year has 365 days. So
exactly.
you're going to get 365 chances different every year to find different ways to make money or resettle back on that life. All right, man. Since you decided to take the job, I want you to open it and see what's in there so you can see. I got something in there for you, bro. That's for you, bro.
All of it?
All of it. You can keep it, man.
I can't take this.
Why not? I thought you wanted a job. You wanted money. Why would you work? You want to work for money, right? What if you're getting the money and you don't have to work?
No, I'd rather work for it.
Wow.
I've learned over the years that fast money is
not
always
good?
Yes, not always good.
All right, bro. You know what? Let's do this. I'll keep this and I'll find you a job. And we'll go right now and we'll find you a job.
Okay.
Are you down?
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, let's get you a job at like a gas station or something simple. I can't obviously get you a big job, but get you something small. All right, bro.
Let's do it.
Let me get that back and let's go. All right, bro. And God bless you. And hey, let's just go and let's get you a job, man.
Let's do it.
All right.